the more I do my I ams, the less judgmental I am. And now that I'm getting onto the side of kind of really not judgy at all compared to how I used to be, it's amazing. And just that in itself is worth the time put into doing my I ams. Because the more solid I am in myself, the less I want to judge and criticize anybody else. And in that vein, the more I know and love myself, the less other people's judgments about me don't really infect me. And I chose infect, not affect, because I think other people's judgments can get into your system and change the way you think about yourself and what you think is possible. And the more self-love and knowing that I have about who I am, where I am in my life, and what I'm doing, and the gifts that I have to offer on just a small level, other people's judgments don't infect me where they used to infect me. Now they can affect me a little bit because I'm human, but they're not getting deep into the core of who I am, kind of shaking and rattling things up the way they used to. And try it. I am guilty of being, when I look back at my past self, I was judgy and critical of everybody and everything. And in return, I was getting judged and criticized equally as much. And yeah, and I think now in this stage of life, I'm learning how to live in a state of non-judgment, which is awesome and cool, but definitely different. But I highly recommend it. So you just love people more when you're not judging them, and you can honor and see people where they are, and know that yeah, when the more love you have for yourself, the more real love that you can give for everybody else. And instead of trying to change people or judge people, you kind of are able just to honor them where they are and come from more of a place of empathy and love versus criticism and judgment.